to cover is the newest product of the RTR line, which is what I call the Boomerang. The Boomerang is an aluminum bracket that holds 12 grams back here and mounts underneath the pistol grip of your gargoyle or any other marker that has holes to accept some type of stock. As you see it, it's this shape right here. I've made it this shape so it can be mounted in 4 different ways. To a reverse, by flipping it right side up, wrong side up. And if you go forward of the gun, same thing. Left side, right side. The holes that mount to your grip frame are both sides are countersunk. Your 12 grams go in these holes here, and they're retained by an O-ring in each hole, which holds them very tightly, but not so tight you can't get them out. If you get a new one, you'll notice that they're held very snug, but it won't take but more than 10 or 15 times of 12 grams going in and out. It'll loosen up just enough to be comfortable, and it will feel perfectly normal. To demonstrate how the Boomerang works, I've mounted it on my personal gargoyle, and as you see, I have it mounted the way I'm comfortable with. You may hear some rattling going on here. The production ones do not do that. This was just mine, so they're a little bit looser until I made the adjustments. So I've mounted it right here, so when I play, I have them at my ready here. They don't affect me in any way. If you're a lefty, you'll mount it on this side, or if you just prefer it, and even if you're a righty, if you prefer it on the outside over here, you might do it that way. Another way to do it is to mount it forward. You can do that. The advantage of having things mounted back here versus on your person, you all know. Noise, clanging together while you're sneaking up on somebody, finding them, putting them back if you do so when you leave the field or during the game if there's a lull. Harness may be loose, tough to get them out. So what I've done is made it here. It's very rigid, very compact, very reliable. You know where they are. So if I'm playing, I don't have one in here, but we'll just simulate. I go ahead, I'm playing, I want to change. Now, one advantage to this, among the others, is your opposing player knows you're going to degas, knows you have degas when they hear it, and they're expecting a minimum of a 20-second delay before you get gassed up again. Not so much now with this. Much quicker. If they don't know it, they're going to be in for a big surprise when they come around that corner and you whack them. Okay? So what we do is I shoot, I change my 12 gram, dump it out, I line up right there, put it back in, and then you're good to go. Start playing again. Now the game's continuing. I've already reloaded once. I have one more here. The last time I did it, I looked at my 12 gram a little bit. You don't have to. Once you get used to it, you know where everything is in relation to your movements, your personal movements in the gun. You don't have to look. So I'm playing. I go ahead, I dump my 12 gram, I'm not looking, I just screw it back on, I'm good to go, and that's just as quick as that. Here's another one of my gargoyles. I just wanted to show you real briefly of a forward mounted Boomerang right here. This is forward mounted, it's on the right hand side. If you want to change, you just dump your 12 gram, dump it out, same thing, bring it right up like this, reinsert your 12 gram, you're back to the game. And if you look closely on this gargoyle, you might be able to guess what one of my next products is going to be.